Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say.
Oops, of all that? Come on, what the heck? It's on? It's on, up, off, net. Hold on. What? Here comes Floyd right here. It's on? It just started? Hold on. Uh-huh. Great fighters. Man. Uh-huh. Said Tank fought his way to the top. Much love. Uh-huh. Ain't produced. And that's what it's really about. The headbangers. Calvin Floyd and them. I mean, Ford. Okay. He said Tank is the #1 fighter from that area. Rollie coming out looking like the Mino line. Hey, this is how Rollie looks. Rollie looks like the Mino line. Let's give it to Rollie one more time. Rollie sweating like a mother. See, that's the in Miami. Rollie got on no shirt. Give it to Rollie one more time. A new member, boy. He said the lightweight division white now. Hey, I love this fight. All right, brother. Floyd, shout out to you, baby. You're just going to talk about his business, how great his business is. There you go, Floyd. Talk that money. And that's the Black Two Sugars, Joseph Parker. What are the odds? Yeah, Rollie will fight anybody. That guy has a screw loose. He didn't earn his stripes. Now that's dog. Rollie didn't earn his stripes. Come on. Don't lie, dog. Don't lie, dog. ShowBizz, I gotta roast you. Tell me how Wildy got worse defense, head movement, feet, and about the same chin, but AJ still can't beat him. Come on. Punching power. Hold on. I'll let you know. They're not exactly the same people. So, but we'll talk. Punch to chin ratio. right? But we'll talk. Let's talk about this first. Let's not change the subject. A ball flip? He's keeping it home. Floyd keeping it home. Showtime, pay-per-view guys, PBC guys. I mean, I think that's terrible for boxing. I do. But he's like, that's what he's on. It's not terrible for Floyd. Get to the bag. But go ahead, Floyd. Fighters getting a lion's share, not the promoters. Okay. Okay. You believe in fighters getting the most. I hear you. Go ahead, Floyd. Take that next level, boy. Oh, Floyd, come on, man. Getting winded, dog. Let me get my room temperature. He's talking about him getting involved in businesses. But Tank. Floyd fought heavyweights sparring. He sparred heavyweights. I heard he knocked down a heavyweight with the body shot. James, oh! Flex on him. See? Ah! That dude said Tank can surpass him. That made Rollie say, damn, bro. Oh, they talking junk now. Rollie said, I'm going to F you up. He's talking to Tank now behind Floyd's back. Floyd told him to be quiet. He said, y'all get to that. Y'all relax. So it. You see his hands? I ain't lying, am I? Look at his hands. Before me and to come. Pause. Brother. ShowBizz, how's your ghost roommate doing? I'm sure she's doing just fine. I see us. I think it's a her. All right, Floyd. Get a baseball stake. Boy. Floyd, you grew that Rick Ross beard. Neither does I. That's my guy right there. And here's the thing. Let's give this one more time for Rollie's jacket. Everything is worth to me. Boy, if you'll get your ass up. Yeah! Strange. There you go, Floyd. There you go, Floyd. Floyd left the entire building. He's about to get on his private jet. He got off the podium and flew away. Bullet Cromwell. This big kid going to come, if that's who I think it is. Yeah, this big, thick, swole. See, look, you don't want to look at Rollie. Look at Team Rollie, dog. Those guys. I'm the media talking to me. Okay. He said Lion and Simba with that jacket. Everything is worth to me. I nailed it. Tank said, I don't care about none of that. The Tank is real talkative. Way different than what he was with Mario Barrios. He said murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. Dog, that squad, this is going to be funny as hell. I love the foolishness. He said, I don't care about pure. Of course you don't care about pure boxing. He put, I can tell by Rollie's technique that you don't care about skillful boxing. Calvin Forrest, a beast. Right. He said, roll out, Rollie. Yeah, here's my thing. That squad, if there's a street fight, they kicking all our asses. But this is a boxing match. If they catch me on the street, I'm getting it's on. Look, Calvis. Easy love, Rollie. Keep talking. He said he trained Tate for the distance. He get you from 1 to 12. Stay sharp. Told Rollie, stay sharp. That's it. Walked off like a grown-ass man. Mr. Ford walked off like a grown-ass man. Yeah! Oh, Barry Hunter up in here? Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Another grown-ass man. Look at Barry. Back stiff. He ain't rubbed the Bengay on. The copper gel, none of that. He didn't take a Tylenol, ibuprofen. That back. That it's gonna be me too in a minute. Everybody with bad backs wear sweatsuits. It's a weird thing. Yeah. Mad respect to the other side. Bring your A game. I know you will. Hours. He's from the 60s, boy. Bow the mouth. That's my guy. Bow the mouth. Get him, Barry. This fight will not go dead. Hard. See, when you're from the 60s, you sing when you talk. When it's over, it's over. We're going hard. That's my guy. Yeah. I'm from a little place called the Bat. You sing when you talk. That's why everybody could sing back in the 60s. All right, here we go. Here come Rollie. Because I'm a mean old lion. Let's hit Rollie with it. Let's hit Rollie with it real quick. Now, that voice, bro. He said he's going to knock this dwarf the F out. That's how it is. You say, you hear that? He told Tank, I'm going to knock you the F out. Flatline. He said he's scared. Yeah, he is scared. Dang, Rollie scared. Rollie scared. He said he's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Damn. Damn. He said, he said his penis, his cock is longer than his arm. Rollie said, oh my God. He says penis was longer than his arms. That's the funniest thing I ever heard. Oh. Almost knocked out a booger, boy. He said, thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, Tank, that's what we do. He said he's trying to talk his way into the fight. It ain't gonna work. He said he can't even talk. He's scared. He said he talk about. He said talk about where you punch, where you from. He said you know what's in the city. Yeah, see, Tank is from the block. He said they ain't talking about skills or nothing. He could. He said he got a fur on his 80 degrees. With big shoes. He said he's a clown. He said he called him Jake Paul. He said Joette when he was 14. This is my favorite. This is beautiful. It's cool to shoot the bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when the bullets coming back? Beautiful. He's right. I'm talking about skill, baby. We ain't talking about the streets. You know what happens in the streets. Ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all know what happened in the streets. It's shit to talk about. We talking about the boxing ring. Why 135? You say you're only trying to sell the fight. That's what it is. Uh-huh. He said he called him a bump on the couch and he ain't say one word. He's scared. He's a chump and a clown. Tank, I love how Tank said I ain't come to play, I ain't come to talk. It sells the fight. He's done with all that. We here to fight. Yo, I real recognize real Tank. You looking familiar. I'm a fan. This dude is all right. He said it's not personal. He said it ain't beef. You know what happened? That's why I said, you know what happens when it's beef. That's why leave the streets in the streets. The streets different. Rollie voice about to be shaky. He said, when you first know you wanted this matchup, what fueled all this dislike? You say you've been calling him out for years. He said you don't show up to spar. See, Tank pissed. Tank out on the phone. Tank. Yeah, let the cuss words fly. I love this. Yes! He said you're going to get your ass beat. He said December 5th, you're going to get knocked the F out. This is, I told you guys, this fight is hilarious. Pure entertainment. Oh, they done knocked down the poster. He said, what? He said, that's just me. That's where I am. I love Rollie's attitude. For only 14 pro fights. Nah, think about T.O. T.O. had like 16 fights. Yeah. He said there have been world champions with less amount of fights. Yeah. He came in the sport at 17. That's Wilfred. You say he made the most out of what he's done. Now he's 14-0. He said everybody gonna see it. See, he's thinking about the wrong thing. He said he's gonna knock Tank out and everybody's gonna see it. I don't like the way he's talking right there. What do you think about? They asked Tank, what do you think about his boxing ability and the trash talk? That's what I'm saying. Tank doesn't talk like that. He doesn't talk like that. They think he trash talk. Tank, yeah, he called him a clown. He ain't nothing like me. This is the most I've seen Tank talk. Tank doesn't talk like that. Where do you rank Tank in a lightweight? Man, that's a tough question. Yeah, Teofimo won. Okay. And got Tank too. He said, so how you going to beat me? He said, how you going to beat me? He said, what the F you talking about? He said, I don't know what he's saying. Lomas number 2. Okay, I'm great with that too. You say he got a big head. Leo said Cruz a great fighter though, Rollie. He said Barrios a badass though. He said he get punched by everybody. He said he was getting whooped by 120. You capping, bro. Rollie's capping heavy, bro. Yeah, he does look like he comes out with anger. That's what I want to know. How do you control your anger? Gervonta Tank Davis is pound for pound probably the hardest puncher in the world. He said he's not angry, just focused. He said you would have picked up more skill, you were focused. Clown. Bruh! Tank! The pinata on social media. You say you saw what happened was, yeah, his coach. He talking about Mario Barrio's coach. He said they only working on power, no skill, so no nothing. And that's true. He said pack the whole group up and tell SA get the F out of boxing, bro. Bruh, Tank is looking familiar. He said power is skill, not power. Tank's going to beat the hell out of him. He said that my man didn't want to take the fight. And if he wins, if Rollie wins, that's huge for Rollie. Needless to say. Any final statements from Gervonta Tank Davis? We can Rollie. He said, forget him, this for the fans. Yep. I got you, Tank. We're there. This community there. Show business partners there. We there. Tank has no respect for Rollie. None. But we there, though. We there. This is going to be a lot of fun. Skill versus the fruit flops. Let's see. He said power is skill. I got to think about that. Knockout. I don't think power is skill. Knockout skill. He didn't even ask Rollie for his final statements. He didn't even ask Rollie for his final statements. Damn, that the disrespect. How about Rollie's final statements? Come on, man. You just asked Tank. You didn't ask Rollie. Rollie came out looking like the Mino line. He came out, hey, I'm here. Power isn't skill, and reflexes isn't skills. They're attributes. Hey, look at the stare down. Tank met him. Dude, Rollie turned his shoulder. There you go, Rollie. Stare him down, Rollie. You taller. Stare him down, Rollie. Stare him down, Rollie. Rollie, don't push and try to do anything extra, bro, because you'll mess around and get lit up. There you go, Rollie. Stare him down. Stare him down. Stare him down, Roll. Stare him down, Roll. Show you a dang. Tank does have he got a big skeleton, man. Tank is bigger than Rollie. Huh? How is Tank bigger than Rollie? Tank's skeleton is bigger. His hands bigger, his forearms, his head, his ears, his jaw. His skeleton's bigger. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Them big skeleton dudes, man, like Sean Porter and stuff like. Yeah, that stare down's nasty. Dog, look at the head difference. Nah, man. One looks like that's how Mike Tyson looked. Remember I said Mike Tyson looks like a tall, short guy? He's 5'10", 5'11", but look, 8 feet. That's Tank Davis. That's how Tyson is. Tank's skeleton, it looks like he's a different human being. Like, look at him next to Rollie. Rollie looks like a human being. His head and everything. Tank looks like he's a different species. Look, like he's a different bloodline of it sounds funny. But what I'm saying is, you see, that's how Tyson looked. Look at the stare down. Look at the head, the ears, the forehead, the jaw, the chin. Look at the difference. Tyson, when I met Tyson, I'm like, his head was deep and his feet 15. I'm like, what? Big feet? Like he's like a giant that's 5'11". Bro. Yeah, he real missing link with his. They still showing. I can't keep my eyes off this because you never know what's going to happen. Is Bullet going to jump in there? Like, I don't know what's going to happen. You can be strong and not have punching technique. Facts. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Man, I think that's it. Stay tuned. Hit the Tyson bell. Ah! Hit the Tyson bell. I like that. I really do. He said Tank is scared. No, Tank is annoyed. The last thing I call Tank is scared. Tank is annoyed. He's annoyed as all hell. He said this is for the fans, right? It's like he doesn't even like this. Hit the Tyson bell. Right? I'm about to come whoop this dude. And the thing is, if I was Rollie, I wouldn't even put a battery in Tank's back. I really wouldn't, because he already looking past you. Maybe he could be eaten. Maybe he could miss weight. Anything can happen. But now he wants to torture Rollie. See, if I was Rollie, I wouldn't even put a battery in his back. I'd be working hard like Clubber Lane on the quiet. Have Tank try to look past me, miss weight or something. You know what I mean? Hit the Tyson bell. Come in halfway and I'll knock him out. But you put a battery in his back. Tank is far better than Rollie. Far better. And when you look at this, the sad thing about this is somehow you can try to say it's power versus technique. The problem with that is Tank is pound for pound probably the hardest puncher in the world. Him, better BF, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, those are the hardest punchers in the world. Rollie isn't considered one of the hardest punchers in the world. That's Tank. So you can't even go technique versus power. You can't even do that. Tank looked frustrated having to fight Rollie. Yeah, having to listen to him. Because he's like, your whole team needs to pack it up and get out of boxing. He doesn't even think Rollie is good for boxing. He looked at Rollie, say he was trash while he was sitting on the couch. And he said Rollie didn't say anything. This is Rollie's swan song. Rollie can mess around, go from ugly duckling to a swan if he were to beat Tank. This is big. This is big for Rollie. Let me see what we got to say. A word is bond. Calvin Ford was gangster with the short. Calvin Ford. Unlike Brother Man Floyd. Brother Man Floyd was like, it's about me. And did you see how he left? He left like Richard Nixon. Remember when Richard Nixon, the Watergate scandal, the first gate, the Watergate scandal, he got on that plane and was like, that was Floyd. Floyd was just like, and I'm out of here. And I think it was his jet that blew down the damn advertisement. Let me see. Take technique to punch through your legs, hips, back, and shoulders. That's where technique is power. Right, but power isn't skill. Right? So when people say that Fury had pillow fist, he never punched with the technique to use his power. He always had the power. He had to develop the skill to use his power. Power isn't skill. Knowing how to use your power is skill. Right? Hit the Tyson Bell. So Tank Davis has power, but he knows how to use his power, skill, the knowing. Right? That's what it is. Okay. Let me see. Rollie made good points about Davis having a tough time with smaller, weaker opponents than Rollie. I just think Tank has a better resume than Rollie. I don't know. Tank knocked everybody out. I don't see. My thing is with the tough time. I mean, he knocked everybody out. Every one of Rollie fights look like a tough time. He's, it doesn't look. I mean, I'm not sure kind of point if that was a great point or not. What I see this as is a guy saying, this is my stage and it's time for me to get on this stage and take full advantage of it. Right? Technique equals skill to me. Right. It's the knowing, it's the skill, it's the development, it's the going over and over and over again. They both have no resumes. Not to me. Leo Santa Cruz, that's the thing. Leo Santa Cruz, fantastic fighter. Now, somebody going to say, well, Tank was bigger, but now he's fighting Rollie at 135. Rollie just said that he was having trouble with people that were smaller. My man said, you're making a good point. He made a good point, having trouble with people that are smaller. No one knows what to say about Tank. What it is it's just like Roy Jones. When Roy Jones said, y'all must have forgot. He said, y'all say I fought nobody. I just make him look like nobody. Mario Barrios that was a fantastic win. Oh, he's nobody now that Tank knocked him out. But that guy was a problem. It's just people didn't really know him. So it's like Nakatani. Or when Teofimo Lopez struggled with Nakatani. All of a sudden, when Nakatani knocked out the guy we're not going to mention, oh, he's somebody now. Then when Lomachenko beats him, knock him out. What a great win for Lomachenko. People don't know what they're looking at or what they're talking about. You know what I mean? That's half the problem. Mario Barrios was a fantastic win going up to fight him at 140. All right. Leo Santa Cruz, fantastic win. That guy can fight. All right. Rollie Romero doesn't have names like that. Let me see. Barrios was weight drain. Weight drain fighting at the weight that he fights at. Come on, man. That comment was dumb. If you're going to hate or fanboy or whatever you're doing, at least make it make sense. Let me see. Pedraza was a great win. Yeah, that was a good win too. That comment was very dumb. It's a Tyson Bear. But I'm excited. I'm totally excited, bro. I look, a fight like this, it has a lot to it. Okay. Especially coming after Fury versus Wilder 3. Technique versus power, right? And it helps this new era. This is why I'm so excited about it. It helps this new era. It helps this new era understand what boxing is about. You see, oh man, he got power. He knocks people out. That was my favorite fighter, right? Now you know the difference. What makes a great fighter, right? What to appreciate, right? You see, Rollie, if he gets knocked out by Tank, it's not a long count. It's not metal hands. It's technique, right? When you start, that's why I love this fight. It's for the new era. It's for the new generation learning. When Tank says, you're just talking about power. You're not talking about skill, nothing like that. He understands skills. He's getting tips from sweet science himself, Floyd Money Mayweather. Hit the Tyson Bell. All right? Hold on real quick. How y'all feel about Rollie's comment about Tank getting hit a lot? Well, look, let me do it like this. Tank didn't get hit a lot by Mario Barrios. All right. because he knew he couldn't take that much power from Mario Barrios. He said it himself, right? That's why that was his best boxing display to me. But what Tank does, okay, is what Frazier would do sometimes, what Holyfield did at times, what Terrence Bud Crawford does. When he knows he can take your power and he knows he can knock you out, it's time to knock you out. Just like he did with Leo Santa Cruz. Before he knocked out Leo Santa Cruz, he let Leo Santa Cruz get comfortable with hitting him with combinations. That's how he caught him. Leo Santa Cruz, pop, 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 he was whooping his ass that whole round before he got caught. Tank Davis started walking him down and let him feel comfortable. Bam! Right? Hit the Tyson Bell. Sometimes that's part of the skill. And I tell you guys all the time, it's not just hit and not get hit. That's why Terrence Bud Crawford, when he's right-handed, he's slick. Once he slipped, he switched to southpaw and he turns that hat back over the top. And that's when he's coming to knock you out. And to knock you out, you put yourself in jeopardy because you have to be there to get hit in order to plant your feet and knock somebody out. All right? So Tank Davis is a pay-per-view star because of the knockouts he built up. And sometimes you got to fight in a more violent way to get here quickly. Hit the Tyson Bell. Okay? Sometimes you do. What Rollie doesn't understand is Rollie, the reason why these guys were hitting him is because they had technique and Tank Davis was allowing them because they couldn't hurt him anyway. Rollie can hurt him. All right? If Rollie can hit him. Tank doesn't have to, with Rollie glaring flaws, Tank doesn't have to absorb punches to be given opportunity to knock him out. These other guys, Leo Santa Cruz, had to open up and throw his punches so Tank can knock him out. Because Tank had to sit down and knock that chin out. Leo Santa Cruz never even been hurt, really. All right? So with Rollie, he doesn't have to absorb punches to have the opportunities. Those gaping flaws are there. Tank is going to have every opportunity without getting hit to knock him out. Rollie is too robotic. Well, Robot is more perfect. He's sloppy and a tad bit on the slow side. Be honest. Tank versus Cruz was a softball toss for Tank. To you, you feel that way. To me, that was a grade for me. It was a gauge for me. You don't know Leo Santa Cruz the way I do, obviously, or you don't respect him the way I do. He's a badass. Plus, he's a big kid, right? That guy, you want to, because you could make the weight doesn't mean you're smaller. Leo Santa Cruz can make the weight, but how tall was Leo Santa Cruz? 5'10", what was he? Leo Santa Cruz is a big kid. He hydrates like a mofo. That wasn't a soft touch for Tank. Tank is just very damn good. Hit the Tyson Bell. He's just very good. All right? Look, Leo Santa Cruz versus Devin Haney at 135 would be one hell of a fight. Devin Haney, I don't think he can knock out Leo Santa Cruz. Right? So if you can't knock him out with Leo Santa Cruz busyness, that's a tough fight. It was a draw before Tank knocked him out. It was like 3-3 or something like that. People forget that. If you look at the scorecards, it was a draw, but all of a sudden it's a soft touch, right? But they want Tank to fight Oscar Rivas. It's like, Oscar Valdez. You want Tank to fight Oscar Valdez all of a sudden. It's like, let me see. Rollie is very awkward. It would be hard for Tank. No, he's not very awkward. He's very easy for somebody like Tank. He's very easy for Tank. He's not awkward for Tank at all. He's very easy. That's not going to work against Tank. He's definitely not going to hurt him that way, right? So look, and here, he's awkward for the level of guys he fought. He punched too hard and too awkward for the level of guys he fought. But Tank got a skill level that is high. You know, Teofimo Lopez and Tank, right? His skill level is high. Shakur Stevenson versus Tank, who wins? The skill level. All right? You missed my super chat. Sorry about that. If you fight champions, you would get hit. You got to hit harder. But here's my thing. What else we got? How y'all feel about Rollie comment? Tank, it hit a lot. I think I read your comment. Maybe I read it. Man, you see Herring and Stevenson press conference. Yeah, I saw Shakur Stevenson try to take the belt from Herring. Herring wasn't having it. So look, here's the thing. This is what I want y'all to do, okay? What I want y'all to do is this. Everybody in the war room, raise your hand if you hate Tank. Raise your hand if you hate Tank. Or if you think Tank is overrated. Here you go. Raise your hand if you think Tank is overrated. Let me get some of my room temperature. Raise your hand. Neither. Tank is overrated. Okay. Hand raised. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this. Kinda. Okay. Let me ask you this. Amongst the lightweights, where do you rate him? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Amongst the lightweights, the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. If you got Teofimo Lopez, the best, or Lomachenko 2, or whatever, where do y'all put them? The overrated people, where do y'all put them? 1, 2. I'm talking about everybody who say he was overrated. Where do you put him? 3. That's about right. See, here's the problem. Everybody got 3. Okay. Teofimo Lopez 1, Lomachenko 2, Tank 3. Here's the problem. All of you who saying that Tank is overrated, that's kind of where people put him. Teofimo Lopez is undisputed pretty much, unified at the least. Lomachenko is number 2. Tank Davis that's about where people put him. Y'all mad that people like him so much. They just like him. He's not overrated. They just really like him. Right, Brent? That's not bad. Teofimo Lopez at number 1. Lomachenko number 2. Tank 3. He's overrated. But you put him at 3. That's not bad. That's about right. The people who like him ain't even mad at that. Can they just like him? Can somebody just like him? $2 for Biz. Does Rollie have a chin? Yeah, I think he has a chin. I think chin is attitude. He has a chin. Cap. Who said number 1? Okay, but there are going to be, listen, let me tell you something, LV. There are people who think Tyson Fury is number 1 pound for pound in the world. There's going to be people. But to say he's overrated, you're generalizing the boxing community by a handful of people that said 1. Stop looking at, see, it's like, hit the like for that. 100%. Yo, let's hit the like. Let's hit the like one time.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
I'm speaking from example. I'm experience. I'm sorry. I'm speaking from experience. Me as a social media presence, right? I find myself looking at the handful of negative comments I get and respond to them when thousands of people had nothing but great things to say about me. I can't say those handful of negative comments about me. It's how y'all feel about me. So you look at a handful of people that say, well, he's overrated. Most people are like, yeah, Teofimo Lopez 1, okay? Lomachenko's probably 2. Tank under that, but can I just like him? Damn. And you're looking for the moment to say that he's overrated. I'm looking for him to lose so I can forget Tank and his career and his life. I just want to prove that he's overrated to a handful of people I talk to. Let's have Tank. No, stop. Get off that. It's not about you. Think you guys a video. Oh, yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the blood? How many of y'all who hate Tank will admit your hate for Tank is because of Floyd? Good point. Good point. Here. Let me do it like this. Off topic, but real quick. Who wins? Usyk versus Fury. I got Fury. Unless he boxed Usyk the way he fought Wilder. I'm sticking by it. Oh, I tested negative for COVID. So everybody, I had to take that COVID test today. Actually, I got the results. I'm negative for COVID. So look. People are so busy bashing Tank. Okay. Garcia isn't doing anything better than Tank. Devin Haney isn't doing anything better than Tank. Lomachenko is. Teofimo Lopez is. Okay. But other than that, nobody's really doing anything better than Tank. All right. So the issue you may have with Tank, you probably should have more of an issue with other people. All right. Hit Tyson there. Let me see. So do you think Lopez could go up and beat Barrios? I thought Lopez would have a better I liked Lopez versus Barrios. I was very curious about that until I saw the Tank fight, because Tank and Lopez to me fight extremely similar. But with that said, I thought Teofimo Lopez would be better to go up against Barrios than Tank, because Teofimo Lopez is bigger. So I gave Teofimo Lopez a better chance than Tank to beat Barrios. That's how I felt. Tank is a little guy. That's how I felt when Barrios came in 5'11". Tank coming from 126. I'm like, man, bro. And Tank struggled. He struggled, but he ended up finding a way and start dribbling him off the canvas. And that's when I saw his brilliance, because he pulled everything out the bag. I don't think Teofimo Lopez will have to do as much as Tank did. I think Teofimo Lopez could sit in the pocket and catch and just have more confidence in his size than Tank. Tank couldn't have confidence in the size. He did a lot of move. Look at that fight. He did a lot of lateral movement and pivoting and a lot of things, right? Teo can sit in his feel good about his size more against Barrios. So yeah, I think Teo can move up and beat Barrios. Hell, Teo's trying to fight Josh Taylor. I don't know if Tank beat Josh Taylor. I don't know if Teo can beat. If Tank can beat Josh Taylor. Hell, I don't know if Teo can beat Josh Taylor. But for some reason, I feel more comfortable with Teo fighting Josh Taylor than even Tank. For some reason, bro. It's just Teo just seems bigger to me. He just seems like ready for 147. Like he seems ready for 140 now. Let me see. You're doing a lot of hating, ShowBizz. On who? I gave nothing but love to everybody. You can't give love to one. That's hating it. Tank versus Teo would be one heck of a fight. That's a mirror fight right there. That'd be crazy. Let me see. Compare Teo and Tank's resumes. Teo's resume is far better. Teo's one of those guys. The only one with a better resume than Teo is Lomachenko. And for some reason, Lomachenko, people just love hating on him. Lomachenko, that nice ain't the word. And he's about to fight Richard Coleman in December. I mean, wow. But yeah, Teo's resume is far better than Tank's. Tank's resume is just better than everybody else but Lomachenko. But people like to take from Tank. Tank jumping up 3 weight classes and holding belts simultaneously and stuff like that. That's pretty good. Pretty good work. Kambosos and Lopez, is that ever going to happen? Yeah. November 27th. And on DAZN. Word is bond. Well, it was the Triller thing. DAZN's going to have a fight. Word is bond. Tank is a hard fighter to doubt. Skills. Man, the dude skills crazy. Let me see. Wait a minute. Is Tank so it is exciting? Is Tank so it's exciting? Yeah. Every tank fight is exciting. Oh yeah. And that's what you need in boxing. Let me see what you have to say. Lightweight ranking is by opinion until they fight, period. Yeah, but we can't do anything else but have our opinion, which is allowed. A fighter staying active is better. WLD. Yeah, 100%. Active fighter, yeah, that trumps everything. That's why Garcia's at the end right now. If Teo Sr. trains Rollie, he will beat Tank. I mean, how about this? If Rollie had great skills, he would be Tank. I mean, and if Tank had better skills than Rollie having great skills, then Tank would win. Like, if Rollie was 6'9", with the skills of Usyk, he'd beat Tyson Fury. What do you want me to say? Everybody, let's hit him with it.
That comment was dumb.
Let me see. What else we gotta say? T.O. versus Tank. Who you got? Like I said, it's a mirror. I don't know. That's a close fight. I think Tank can, and that's no disrespect to. Oh, you think he can beat Josh Taylor? I can? Yeah. Can? Yeah. I mean, anything's possible. Yeah. Devin Haney can beat Josh Taylor. All right. Josh Taylor can beat Tank, though. You know, that's just a tough fight. It's a hard fight for me to call. I just feel better if Teofimo Lopez fought Josh Taylor than Tank. Like, not that I'd rather T.O. than Tank. I'm just saying if T.O. fought Josh Taylor, I'll feel more comfortable. Like, I'll be like, oh, man, T.O., I feel more comfortable in that. Tank fighting Josh Taylor, I'll be like, whoa. Like, if right after this fight, they already had Josh Taylor versus Tank for Undisputed at 140, I would be like, bruh, I don't know. I would desperately be like, I don't know. I have no idea. That would blow me away. Let me see. Ryan Garcia hurt his hand sparring. He broke his hand. ShowBizz is just as bad as Ego. Much love to Ego, man, and much love to everybody. So if you're supporting the sport of boxing, man, and you're a pillar, man, I don't care how you do it. If you're supporting, if you still pushing and talking the sport, much love to all of you. Much love to all of you. Let me see. Santa Cruz was outboxing Tank for a minute. Oh yeah, Santa Cruz is a fantastic fighter. All right, but people don't watch Santa Cruz. Mikey Garcia versus Tank at 140. Who you got? There was a time, bro. Now, Tank. Let me see. That comment was dumb. Let me see. ShowBizz. Each boxer's skill, bro. What else we got? Tank. Tank would bury Flabby Mikey. I can't believe people think Rollie got a chance. Well, those are people who don't have enough. How can I say this? They don't value skill, right? They don't value skill. I mean, this is, if you can't get more glaring than one person with power, speed, reflexes, and skill, while the next person just have power. And if this isn't a glaring example of a casual, anybody who would look at Rollie and say Rollie will beat Tank, I got Rollie because boy, he can punch hard. That person, bro, that person, I can't get, I need better reasoning than he can punch hard. I need to know a resume, somebody who fought like Tank. Give me something you seen, something. Man, he just got a strange feeling. That's just somebody who needs to be here in this community and pick up more and more knowledge, which we got that. A lot of people been here talking with you guys in the war room, getting sharper, faster, stronger, just getting punching harder. They just getting better and better, and they're becoming boxing fans with knowledge. Those people need to sit right here. Put up a seat and sit your ass down. ShowBizz, a better way to boxing television. Thank you so much. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Two Sugars, Joseph Parker. I don't think Rollie will actually win. I just think it would be entertaining because he's the underdog, and I like upsets. Oh yeah. That upsets are always fun. Upsets are fun until it goes too far, right? So, if there's an upset, you can end up like Mikey Garcia is a little bit different because Mikey was out of boxing. He just doesn't seem so. An upset more so like somebody really fighting Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, right? At that, the upset was fantastic and it was great for the sport and it was humongous. And it made the second fight just huge. But the way people responded as Anthony Joshua is just, he was overrated, can't fight, all these things. People go too far. They go too far. Like I said, people are very temporary nowadays, right? Their wick is very short. So it's just about now. Like, bam. They don't look in the past. They don't look in the future. They just pow. And that defines you. When they say you're as good as your last fight, that's very true for a lot of people. Mikey was out of shape. Mikey, yeah, he was out of everything. He was out of boxing for years. So his timing was Tarver upsetting Roy Jones was fun. Yeah. That was fun. Because of the way he did it. There ain't excuses tonight, Roy. And then Tarver went on. He fought Glenn Johnson again, right? I think Glenn Johnson beat Tarver once, and then Tarver came back. He fought Bernard Hop. Tarver had a run. He was on Rocky, right? It was supposed to be Roy Jones that was going to fight Rocky. But since Tarver beat Roy, they put in Tarver, right? Tarver had a little run, man. Speaking of which, did you hear that Sylvester Stallone is asking Tyson Gypsy King Fury to be in a new Expendables movie? Well, we'll see what happens there. Not fun at all. Well, that's because they were just trying to troll, but it didn't work. It bounced off me because I don't care. Give a damn. I don't care. Let me see. I used to think Mike Tyson would beat Ali because of power. But now I grew as a boxing fan. 100%. Want to give him the Tyson Bell. Everybody, hit the like for him one time. Hit the like for the one.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Ooh. Facts on that. Yep. Hit the like button for Biz. It's important. Yeah, I looked at I did a poll on why you guys don't hit the like button. And it's most people said they forget to. And I hit the if I keep reminding you guys to hit the like, it makes for a bad show. People will start leaving. Hey, hit the like, please. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. But I made it a song. And you still forget? Golly. I like Rollie's chance. My partner, Jip Deloach, here, he telling me to tell Bill salute. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Let me see. Tank all day. Let me see what else you got. Ali, a punch bag, bro. How he role model. He see, so here we go right here. That comment was dumb. He's trying to find a way to feel important. All right. So here's the thing. You, out of all people, should find Ali to be a role model. Okay. Because instead of just talking, he did too. So if you did more doing, you wouldn't try to find any opportunity to talk. So this can happen for you. Listen, I'm gonna shine a light for you. Let me shine a light for you. I know you did this to feel important, but do things in your life to be important, and then you don't have to worry about feeling important. Go to sleep on that. Think about it. Go to sleep on it. And then this little 2 minutes of fame wouldn't mean anything to you. Hit the Tyson Bell. All right, what else we got? The song has eclipsed the message to hit the like. Facts. Let the light in. Okay, let's let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your cousin, tell your play cousin, tell your best friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If they're away from you, text them. They're no longer here anymore. Look at this guy and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson Bell. What else we got? Rollie is a tune-up for something bigger. Oh yeah. Well, and I said this before. After Muhammad Ali regained the title against George Foreman, fact check me on that one. He fought Chuck Wepner, right? So, and that's just one of many examples. So I've been saying this a lot, and I'm going to drive this home. The reason why Floyd said what he had to say, got on the podium and flew away. The reason why Floyd got on the podium and then jumped on his private jet and flew away is because he knows he's managing his fighter. This is how you manage your fighter. I'm going to use this example one more time, okay? Everybody was real big on Deontay Wilder wanting it in blood with Tyson Fury. And I was saying to manage him. Now I'm talking like Floyd. And I was saying to manage him, okay? I was saying to have a viral knockout against who? Martin, whatever you want to do, okay? Maybe fight Andy Ruiz, knock him out or something like that. That'd be huge. Have some kind of viral knockout, all right? Bomb squad! And then fight Tyson Fury. Instead of having 2 back-to-back TKOs, right? So this is how you manage a fighter. This is how Deontay Wilder was being managed up until this point, okay? You fight Mario Barrios, which is a huge, just huge risk. And then after doing all the stuff you had to do to beat Mario Barrios, you fight somebody like Rollie on pay-per-view, get your numbers up. So the next time you fight a big guy, they would want to see you against that big guy. Okay? Hit the Tyson bell. Him against Mario Barrios did decent numbers, but not that great. He has to work on his brand. So Rollie is perfect. He come out with the Mino line jacket, and he can punch real hard. He got great highlights, right? It's like Rocky Clubber. It's like Rocky 3 when Rocky fought Clubber Lane the second time, right? You have Clubber Lane, come on, that boy, and he just no defense, but he could punch real hard. But Rocky could punch hard too, but he had the chin and the skills to boot after working with Apollo and knocked him out in the 3rd round, right? That's what this is. And he can go viral. Tank can mess around, go viral or something like that. Man, you see that Tank fight, and then when he does take a risk, like fight somebody like Lomachenko, it's even bigger, and they can control it and put it on Showtime, right? It's a business move, and that's how you manage the fighter. Let the light in. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Hit the Tyson bell. Much love to you. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I don't, and excellent message, okay? But the reason why I don't add God or his son, okay, in my let the light in moment is because not everyone feels that way, right? So I try to leave politics and religion out of the war room and out of my podcast. There's people who totally don't agree. Okay. All right. Beautiful message, though, especially for those who agree. All right. But I'm not going to push that on the war room. All right. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tank just said in an interview he is 10 pounds away. Oh, man. And he showed it on Instagram. He was 146. Wow. On the scale last week. Wow. I think Rollie was like 171. Whew. Man, this guy's focused, man. And Floyd's going to keep him focused. Only boxing politics here. Yeah. Only boxing politics here. No more blowing up Tank. Yeah. None of that. Yeah, so that was a good point that you made, because I was talking about maybe Tank can take it light, and Tank's already there. More than likely, Rollie is headed to the shadow realm. Everybody, hit the like for one time.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
My man. All good, bro. I just wanted to put that personally. Much love, Biz. There you go. You see how clean that was clean. Much love to you. Sound like a man with integrity and security. Much love to you. Let me see. Okay. So somebody asked me to tell them a hood story. All right. When I bring up the hood. All right. And this is a perfect fight. Everybody who don't want to hear the hood story and kind of done with the boxing talk, y'all can go ahead. I'm going to end this show with the hood story. Somebody said we want more hood stories. I'm going to end the show with the hood story. All right. It's kind of a long one though. All right. I'm giving you, everybody's coming in now. What's the hood story? Hey, look, first of all, I want to say this before I say that. When Rollie said that his penis was longer than Tank Davis's arms, that had to have been the funniest thing. That was the highlight. That was well, hold on. Mr. Ford, if you want to talk about integrity, when Tank was like, oh, y'all need to pack up your whole camp and leave or whatever. Yeah, but for the foolishness, that was the highlight. That made me laugh. Sorry. Oh, Kurt, much love to you. Hit the Tyson bell. Flex on him. See. It's getting weight, Kurt. I gotta get back in the gym and gladiate. Ah! That was beautiful. Y'all have no idea how beautiful that was. So here's the hood story. And Kurt, I'm not sure if you know this one. That was funny. Here's the hood story. All right, if y'all want to hang around. If not, Black Two Sugars. So I don't even like saying hood, because if I say hood, all of a sudden people see that as I want to challenge your toughness. ShowBizz says from the hood. Ah, how tough are you really? It doesn't. Neighborhood, town, my town. It doesn't really matter. All right. So my neighborhood was surrounded by other neighborhoods that were extremely tough. Okay. So you had where Black Sun was from, and you had the projects. All right. We lived in the, complex. All right. Subsidized homes. But the projects was like was the darkest. It gets dark over there. Like I'm talking about, like it's gloom and doom over there. So you had where Black Sun was from, and you had the projects there. Actually, there was another street that was like a town that was further this way, that was further south, that was probably the toughest. Okay, so look, thank you so much. Yeah, the Jets, bro, the Jets. Anyway, I'm sitting at the park. I'm a teenager, and I'm just on the swings. You know how you just start loitering? You're not at the park being a kid anymore. You're just there. So it's me and this dude. I'm going to say his name because who cares? His name was Corey, okay? Yellow guy, yellow brother, very yellow brother. Looked like Smokey Robinson. And me and him, we're swinging on a swing, okay? Anyway, he was a ladies' man. He looks up, and he's like, oh, shoot. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm feeling good. Sun is beaming. Hit the like. Everybody hit the like for me one time. The sun's beaming. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, dang. And I start hearing a crowd get louder and louder. They're coming. They're running across the parking lot. I jump off the swing. He jumps off the swing. I'm like, hold up. What's that about? He's like, dude, they're coming to jump me. I'm like, why? It was over a girl or something like that. From the projects. They're on their way. They come stampeding over. I'm like, okay, since he's my friend, and I didn't even know him like that. All right. I think this is like my third time being around him. We're going to fight back to back like Batman and Robin. Blood, right? So they come our way, and I put my dukes up like my brothers taught me. All right. I put my dukes up. This is before I even took one boxing class. I put my dukes up, and I'm like, man, you ready? And I look, and he's running. He's running. I see his back. He's running fast because there's a hill. He gained speed down that hill. This guy is in the wind. I'm like, shoot. they can't catch him. They kind of branch off. They can't catch him, and they start surrounding me. Like, yo, you his boy. What's up? So, what? So, this is when I learned a great lesson, a valuable lesson. I put my dukes up like my mom taught me, like my brothers taught me. I'm tight, and I'm looking around, okay? And I see that they all pulling their pants up. They like, what's up? And their hands are like Rollie. I'm sorry, Rollie. That was a shot. My bad. My bad. My bad. ShowBizz is my favorite boxer. My bad. My bad. So, so they all, you know, like the flying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? They all coming around. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I learned a valuable lesson. This is what I learned. And I want you guys to know this. Fighting a group is less painful than one-on-one. Hey, have you guys noticed that? Fighting a group is less painful and it's kind of better. Bro, true. Ain't it true? Because when you hit the first guy, see, the guy that everybody's jumping, fight or flight. If he's fight and not flight, he actually fighting for his life more than y'all want him. He's fighting to survive. That's a different kind of fight. Hold on real quick. Biz, you ever wanted to be an actor? You'll be good. Yeah, I'm actually talking about that now. We're discussing that now. So anywho, the guy that's fighting to survive is actually more intimidating. So one guy goes to swing at me. He comes here. Like, let go my hair. He comes with the windmill. I go, bam. And that punch, just like my brothers taught me, turn my hips, everything. Boom. I hit that dude. Goner. Bam. He falls back. Everybody else kind of scattered back a little bit. And now I'm Mike Tyson. Whack it. Whack, whack. I'm losing my mind. Everybody try to hit me, hit my head or something from the back. Try to. I'm whooping ass. I'm giving them the flu flops. They all go scattering and running. I feel like Bruce Lee in Chinese Connection. Remember that scene in Chinese Connection when he was surrounded and he looked around and he said, boom, and they all backed up? Booked it. I whooped their ass. Now, here's the end of the story, okay? I wasn't a tough guy. My brothers, they paved the way for me. I didn't have to fight as many fights as my brothers did because they were new to the neighborhood, right? So they fought my battles. It resonated. The residue of what they've done, the respect, made it easier for me. It really did. And they taught me things, and I was good at sports. I was a good athlete, so I didn't really get bullied or anything. So anywho, fast forward. It man. Yeah, fast forward. My cousin gets into it with Marion, with those people in the projects, right? She gets into it with the people in the projects. And she asks me, hey, come over. They're outside my house. I'm like, all right. So I go over there. It's a girl, by the way, my cousin. So I go over there. Let me be the peacemaker. I got some respect. You know what I mean? I go over there. They out there. There's a bunch of girls. There's a couple guys. They want to fight my cousin. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay? Look, there ain't going to be no fighting. I'm here now. You know what I mean? I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to be no fighting. You know what I mean? F you. Hold on. Don't worry. Ain't going to be no fighting. My cousin comes out because she sees that I'm there. Now what? I look at her. Oh, shit. I look back. The first thing I see, one of the guys that I punched 3 weeks before, he comes at me with the 2x4. Pop! Dude, I got missing hair in my eyebrow now because of it. Pow! I grab my eye. Blood's trickling down. I take a seat and I watch my cousin get her ass whipped. after she get her ass whipped, she come out the bushes and she sit down next to me. And I'm like, you done now? She like, yeah. I was all right, because I think I'm going to need stitches. And that is a story of me fighting a bunch of people twice, and none of it was my fight. I was never a troublemaker. Most of my fights wasn't even about me. ShowBizz adult. Thank you guys for coming out, man. Hey, look, I'm going to go live for Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring come Saturday. Next week, we got a guest, Chad Dawson. Hit the Tyson bell. Chad Dawson will be on the show next week, Tuesday. I'm getting all that shored up. Let me know. Send me some DMs of what you want me to ask Chad Dawson. Hit my Instagram. We'll discuss that through the Instagram, and I'll ask a few of those questions to Chad Dawson. I'm out. Oh, wait. Tomorrow's Friday. Today's not. Tomorrow, we have another ShowBizz Morning podcast. I'm out of here.